What's up, athletes? Welcome from me to you. I think this is a Jamsepticeye game. I say think because I've had this on my hard drive for a couple of weeks and I don't remember where I got it from. So let's hit new game. This game contains heavy topics such as death, suicide, abuse, and strong language. Awesome.
I'm not even supposed to be here. It's my day off, but here I am.
Okay, that was very uninspired voice acting. You move slower than a snail. This is the worst looking hospital I have ever seen.
Let's see who's here tonight.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
Let's check on Timothy first.
Oh, okay. There's someone named Timothy here. E. Okay. This does not look like a hospital. This looks like a bathroom that might be in a hospital. What is this?
I should check his chart. Huh?
Sure, whatever you say.
A heart transplant. At 9 years old? That's tragic. Looks like he had a twin. His poor mother.
What is this?
Oh, how unfortunate. You shall remove the obstacle. Help the poor mother by easing her burden. He will only be in agony in the future. That pillow looks like it could help stop such unbearable.
Why am I glowing? What just happened? Did I give him the light? The light of God? The light from my soul?
Shut up, shut up.
Okay, subtlety is definitely not in this game's strong suit. If it wasn't painfully obvious. Painfully obvious. Laugh! Howdy.
Elizabeth Florence, 64. Wait, that name sounds familiar. Frank Florence. Must be her husband. He's been in chemo for 3 years. Damn it.
You can make it all go away with just a simple one. A life for a life isn't all it takes. Reclaim yours.
I didn't know that I was in a situation where I didn't have much of a... What is with this light? Okay, I think what's supposed to be happening is I'm dead, and I'm a ghost now, and I could potentially kill someone, and like possess their body and come back to life. That's what I think is supposed to be happening. I heard this already.
I can't say this anymore. I really just can't. Just let me go. Please. Please just let me go. Jason, 37, kidney failure. He's a widower. Lost his wife to a drunk driver. Ironic. Looks like he has a daughter. Fuck.
What's ironic about that? Because he has kidney failure? I guess that means he's an alcoholic?
His burden is too much. It's making his kidney fail. Just let him end it. His daughter shouldn't be burned with this kind of hell.
Why aren't they, like, under blankets or anything? I have no idea what's happening. I have a theory on what's going to happen.
You stupid woman! All you have to do is take one and what do you think you're doing? You think because you did a little good that you'll be okay? I have a chair here with your name on it.
Oh my
We'll
god.
be together for a long, long time.
Oh my, what is this? Yes, yes, I've seen this character model multiple times already.
You're right. I will never be enough. I will never be worth anything.
Oh, shut
I
up.
may not have been useful alive, but I will be when I'm gone. In my death, I will give opportunity.
Okay. Uh-huh, okay. What did I just play? What is this? This is a joke, right? This has to be a joke. What's with all the black spot? Is that blood?
To be an organ donor rather recently. Shame she had to pass away so young, though.
Oh my god.
Even in our darkest moments, we are useful, we are worthy, and we are enough. You are loved. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Thanks for playing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was awful. I'm sorry. That was genuinely terrible. I get it. Alright, you wanted to push a message, you know. A good message, by the way. It is a good message. There are people who care for you, so if you are feeling like you're worthless and no one cares about you, there are. You may not think it, but there are people that do care about you. This was probably the worst way to do it. For, like, a million different reasons. First, you made your character a nurse, which is a very well-respected profession. I'm not saying that nurses can't be depressed. Obviously, everyone can be depressed. It doesn't matter who you are. Everyone can be depressed. Everyone can get depression. Everyone can be, like, suicidal. But there's a... If someone's a nurse, I don't think they're going to be... I'm going to be projecting here just a little bit. Nurses are not just, like, any job that you can do. You can just sign up for and become a nurse, right? So... I really don't think people are going to be... Again, I'm projecting here. So this is definitely going to be a little out of touch, I guess, in like 20 years or something. But what I'm saying is, I don't really think someone who's in a profession like nursing is going to be feeling worthless, useless, unloved, that kind of stuff. When that's like the entire point of nursing, is that you are useful, you have a giant purpose, you are loved. You know, people like nurses, right? There's a stigma nurses are like assholes, but you know, nursing is like a well-respected, well-liked career. So I think the game falls flat right there by making the main protagonist a nurse. But also, it's the most unsubtle thing I think I've ever seen in a game ever. And I made a really unsubtle game once I guess I can't turn off the music. Oh well. I've made a really unsubtle game before that was, about human trafficking, and it was not subtle at all. It was in your face. It was blatant. It was designed explicitly to push a message. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're open to a lot more criticism by doing that. And in this case, this is just bad. I'm sorry. This was just awful. The gravelly voice, I just bumped my keyboard. Oops. The gravelly voice, monster, whatever, saying all these dark and edgy things, the whispering, you're not enough, you're worthless, that kind of stuff. That can work, but there has to be, substance for it to work, right? That's the meat, where's the bun type stuff. Or it's not even really the meat, it's here's the mayo and the mustard, but you don't got no meat. So you're just having a mayo and mustard sandwich, which sounds disgusting. Again, I appreciate the attempt to do a message like this, but you gotta have more to it than just that, because it just comes across... I'm not going to say it comes across as preachy. It just comes across as... What's the word I'm looking for? It comes across as distasteful, I guess. And I'm not speaking for the developer here. If this is something that you're genuinely going through, or you went through, and you made this as a reflection of that, maybe you are a nurse and you felt worthless and useless. I understand that. Okay? Again, I'm not saying that someone who is a nurse can't feel useless. I'm saying that someone probably isn't going to relate too much to that. Since nursing is such a highly respected career and profession. So again, if you, the developer, are watching and you did go through, and you were a nurse or are a nurse and you went through, a bout of severe depression, I understand, I empathize with that. I'm just saying, I don't think the mass audience that you're trying to capture with a game like this is going to feel that. But maybe that's just me, maybe I'm just an asshole. What was my other point that I was trying to make? Oh yeah, right. Also, the whispering and that can work, but you need to have more going on with this game in order for that to, have some sort of effect. Without it, it just comes across as see, look, we understand. But as someone who has gone through depression, and I'm not speaking for everyone, but as someone who has gone through depression, I wasn't hearing voices of people saying that I'm worthless, useless, that I'll never amount to anything. It was more just an internal feeling, which is hard to replicate in a game, but I don't know. The whispering voices of you're awful, I don't know. It kind of borders on schizophrenia a little bit, which is overused a lot in horror. I don't have an issue if you want to use schizophrenia as for a monster or the protagonist has schizophrenia. That's fine too. I don't necessarily care if it's tasteful or not. If it's fun, that's all that matters at the end of the day. As long as you're not trying to push a message like this. If you wanted to do this, but you weren't trying to push a message, that's fine. I wouldn't have. I still would have criticized it, but I wouldn't be going on this rant like this. Suicide and depression, that's a hard thing to deal with. Having those suicidal thoughts and depressed thoughts, it's not fun. It's hard to deal with. So I get that, and sometimes, people do need a little thing like this to tell them to keep going. And I get that. I don't know. It just to me, this just really came off as somewhat a little bit distasteful, a little preachy. Just, it had good intentions, it just didn't execute them right. Guess that's what I'm trying to say. But that was from me to you. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.